To disassemble the concept handle and the star drag, first you need to remove the handle nut keeper screw. The handle nut keeper, take a small adjustable wrench and carefully loosen the handle nut. I recommend when you get it loose, you do the rest by hand so as not to scratch the nut. Then you can remove the handle, but be very careful because the star drag is spring loaded. So when the handle comes off, you have a clicker plate and a washer. Those will come off together. And then you have the star drag, which is spring loaded. I've been holding it down with my thumb to make it easier. But underneath the star drag, you have this spring. And you'll notice in the star drag, this is a very important component. You have a clicker tongue and a spring located right inside the recessed hole in the star drag. This is going to become very important because when we want to change the star drag and install the new Trick Shop star drag, the first thing that we're going to do is take that spring, put it in the recessed hole of our new Trick Shop part. You can push it down with your finger, and then the small little click pin is going to go right on top of that spring, making sure that the pointy arrowhead part is sticking straight up. So now we're ready to reassemble the handle assembly with our new Trick Shop components. And I've laid out the parts in the order in which we're going to reinstall them. First is the spring, followed by the star drag with the clicker installed, the click plate, a washer, the handle nut, and then the handle nut keeper and screw. First we're going to install the spring. It will fit right on top of this nut, and you'll see that it will be completely flat. When you install the star drag, you're going to push the spring down to compress it and slowly turn the star drag until it goes all the way down. You will find sometimes it'll come just about the way down. Just turn it slightly until it goes all the way to the frame. I like to hold it with my other fingers so that we can hold it compressed because it's going to make it a lot easier to install the handle. The next part that we're going to add is the click plate. You'll see that it has little tiny indentions on the bottom, and that's to make the clicking sound with the click pin that we've already installed in our star drag. Place this on and carefully lower it down and slowly turn it until the click pin falls into place. You'll know that it's correct because it will be flat against the star drag. If it isn't flat, the pin has come out and you need to reset it on the spring. Next we're going to install the washer right above the click plate. It'll just slide right on, and now we're ready to install the handle. Remember, I've been pushing down on the star to compress the spring the entire time. So when you put the handle on, be very careful when you release the star that you still push it down. We're now ready to put on the handle nut. And I like to do this by hand carefully, turning it as firmly as you can tighten with your fingers, and then you can let go of the assembly and you're ready to go. We want to tighten this down. We want to do it correctly and gently without scratching the part. So my suggestion is put on the handle nut lock. You'll notice it isn't lined up, but then we can take our adjustable wrench and we can slowly turn it into place. This allows us to tighten it up while also lining up the screw hole so that we can finish our handle assembly.